morning guys and welcome to today's video. Today we are journeying up, oh no it's down, I forget, I think it's down, towards Birmingham because we're going to the Autosport International event at Birmingham's NEC. It's not just me going this time, it's not just me and Sadboi Dan going, there's me, Sadboi Dan, Dan AYP, Jay did this with his partner Leanne, and Tony, who you might have seen in Jay's videos, who's also known as that bald car guy. On Instagram is that bald camera guy, and that's everybody. That's all there is that are going. So there's a decent amount, and there's going to be a decent amount of cameras as well. Fingers crossed it's going to be really fun. Afterwards we're going to be going to Caffeine and Machine for tea, which is like what's going to top the day off brilliantly. So the other thing I'm stuck with at the minute is choosing which car to go in, because it's quite a long journey. So taking the diesel is probably going to be the best option, especially with the heated seats. But we're going to Caffeine and Machine, so do I take the Type R? Am I bothered? Right, we are at the meeting point now. I'm very early. We said we're going to meet for 9 o'clock and it's like 2 now, and some people are getting here like 20 past, so I've got time to kill. But for once it's a good thing because usually I turn up after the designated time and then I'm really anxious like getting the camera ready. Everybody's already stood outside talking and then I don't want to walk up and start filming straight off the bat with the camera, so I can sit and think about what I want to do and get myself prepared. Because there is some new faces, there's some old faces, so it's out of the comfort zone definitely, but nothing amazing ever comes from a comfort zone. Just had a quick look inside before everybody gets here. I've got to say there's some nice stuff in this car park. I mean, look at this. Ooh. There's carbon spats all over that for days, mate. Hey up. Here's Danny's daily. Hey! Like, sickest looking daily you've ever seen. Oh mate, how's it going?
Alright, yeah.
No, not bad, not bad.
Good to see you, man.
You too. Oh, look at this.
I can't believe it's in a f***ing year.
I know.
Right then.
We've just been out and come back in because me and Dan AYP have had to go and have a toilet break, haven't we? Toilet break, mate, as you do. You're the beast. So we've come back in. We're looking for the BTCC stand, which is this one actually. So me and the rest of the guys around here again. Right, two things I'm going to find difficult in here. Talking to you guys because there's a lot of people and it's quite loud. And actually getting shots of cars because this is quite a cleared out area where I can see the car, but so many crowds around so many vehicles, it's hard to catch. So I'm going to do the best I can. But these are the Fun Cup cars. I don't know if you've ever seen Fun Cup racing, but they're basically like Beetle style like shells, but absolute weapons. Like this one is what? Win your first Fun Cup race and you can win 10 grand. 10 grand. Why not? Just need to buy a car first. Jesus, look at. Now this is a camper. This is a camper. Wow. Let's have a gander, shall we? Oh, 1 minute. Oh my word. I don't know which I'd rather have. Well, both, obviously. Right, we're just looking at this nice M3. And there's Dan down here, look. What is this? Look, he's got a freaking Minecraft torch for a bottle. Look at that. Some of that. Well, like, he pulled it out of his bag. I'm like, what the bloody hell's that? Some perfume.
Whoa, don't look.
Just looking around all these vintage rally cars. There's this car here. None of us can work out what it is, but it looks really nice. I'm going to try and stand back when I get a chance and show you. Any clues? You haven't got a clue, have you, Jay? Huh? We don't know what it is. I ain't got a clue.
I want to know.
Yeah. Ooh, little air vent. Oh, that's cool. Wing mirrors halfway down bonnet. Ooh, this one's for mid-yard. Like a bit of Vauxhall Astra Dad. Right, we're just going past the Teguer stand now, and they've got their racing NSX out on display. Oh my word, just have a good look at this now. Don't mind if I do. Just been to the PBS stand. As you remember from, if you've seen the last time we came to the show, we ran into the PBS stand, got a free t-shirt, so I didn't have another one, but I am running PBS brakes. So I grabbed a couple of stickers so we can represent and put them on the car. Why not? We're going free. Just a good brake pad. Now we're making our way to the live action area because something's going off at 1 o'clock. But we've just come past this the Turbo Zentrum, that's it, stand. Look at this massive turbo here. Oh my word. And the paintwork on it is ridiculous. That is so funny. Imagine the power. Imagine the capabilities.
Is sick, innit?
Yeah. You were saying that you were worried about coming to this event because of like it's all corporate and everything, and it's all going to be race cars.
It's just not.
This is the proof. This is all you need. Skylines everywhere.
It's not as corporate as we thought.
Look, vlog inception. This is the queuing for the live action arena, so we need to get in here right now. Dan, you're not swanning.
Whoa.
Yeah, sorry. Is it what? All these people now, I've got to get consent from them.
What is this? I said I wanted a nice chauffeur drive, Emma.
It's fairness, Theo Crofty. Your turn. Hi, Birmingham.
Hi, Birmingham. I'm not quite sure I like this, Emma. I prefer being on 4 wheels.
Why haven't you got a pair of trousers on like that, Crofty?
Because there's not enough talcum powder on this planet to help me get into a pair of trousers like that, Jason Plato.
we're just at the Rimus stand, because this is like the performance and tuning section, and there's a new Super here. I have not seen one of these in real life before, so we were just saying how short it is in real life. It's a really short wheelbase, but it is shorter than the GT86 wheelbase as well. First impressions, it's a really good looking car. I love how the bonnet swoops back. I had a proper look inside, but it's too busy. But yeah, thumbs up from me. Right, we're just coming past the Maxton Designs booth. Now, if you do have an FN, or most cars in general, Maxton cover a lot of lips and splitters and diffusers and things like that, which is something that I would like to get to mine at some point. Just been looking at the display. Look at this. Like extendable and retractable splitter, so if you're backing up on a drive, you're not going to damage it, mate. That's really cool. Formula E car on display. I've never seen one of these in person either.
Formula E.
Formula E.
Formula E.
It's when they go, oh, you ain't got petrol engine, mate. You're like, Formula E. But do you know what I do like? The wheels are like normal car wheels to me. Like they look like, well, obviously they are weird dimensions compared to a car, but they look more similar than an F1 car wheel.
Yeah, so like low profile tyres and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, in Formula 1 in 2021, they're supposed to be going to longer travel suspension and low profile tyres.
Really?
I think so.
Right.
I got my date wrong.
See, you're more good at that than me. But I just think, even though F1 is as futuristic as it is, this is like another step. Well, especially with it being electric anyway. But just like the fact, like, it doesn't have a centre rear wing. It's got like two winglet edges that come off.
Just all diffuser.
Yeah. That's mad.
That's all it's down for.
Yeah. You can imagine like playing a game on PS1 called something like Future Racer 57 or something like that. Extra Speed Edition. That's what it looks like. Right, we're at this stand. This vehicle is known as the Skoduki. But see if you can recognise this front end. That is like a modern Skoda Fabia front end. But then as you go further to the back,
Gear changes everything.
It's like a wide body pickup.
That's pretty cool.
Oh wow. So you've got the dual engine setup. Oh, the seats are candy red. Mate, this is unreal. Yeah. I like the smoked plexiglass. That's pretty cool. What is the rear end? Is it a Suzuki? What?
I don't think the rear end is anything.
I'm only guessing it's...
Oh my god, this gentleman's going to put it down.
Skoda pickup?
Yeah, Skoda pickup. It's destiny, Jay. Jay's got an very old photo of him basically with an old Skoda pickup when he was very, very young. First car show he ever went to. And we found, miraculously, some sort of Skoda pickup here with a modern front end. So, it's destiny. Wow. That's mental. I love how the wide arches still work, even though it's on a modern front end. Yeah, we've just realised there's an extra section to this show that we didn't have a frigging clue about. So let's have a look at some more stuff. Now, and I've always loved to have like grown up and going into karting, but I have learnt recently like how expensive karting actually is. But seeing like the pathway of it all set up, you've got like the tiny stuff down this end, and then this is more like when we go karting at team. Oh, that's an actual team sport car. Yeah, so that's the stuff that we drive when we go into the karting videos. So that's pretty cool, just seeing like the different generations and sizes, what you can do. Right, Dan was saying if he spotted anything that was Gran Turismo in a simulator, we were going to have a go. It's at a competitive time, which means I need to set a competitive time and beat Dan. If you remember from JE, I weren't very good on leaderboard, so let's see what we can do. Oh, keep it! Oh my word! Verdict, I crashed. 1 minute. Forget it. Ow. This is the car. I don't know if you've ever watched. Put it on. Was it on Top Gear? But there was something that spoke about this car where it's got these like drop-down coaster bits that, along here, and it just made the air travel through the car in such a way that it picked up tons more speed, but it didn't lose grip.
It created like a vacuum
Under the car.
So it sucked itself to the road.
Unreal. Just like that, the jumping technology when they did that. It was crazy. We've got Jay in his natural habitat. Hello. Right, I'm going to try VR drifting. I've never done anything VR, never mind drifting or any racing or anything like that. We've got Max Cotton, the drifter, behind the camera. Say hello, Max.
Hi.
Do go and follow his channel as well, because one is building like a 6 Sylvia and 2 is sick at drifting anyway, so you need to go and see that. But yeah, let's see how we get on with this. What game is this, sorry?
This is the set of course. Yeah, so you just have to take your shoes.
Alright, yeah, no worries. I keep forgetting that I can turn. Yeah. Oh my word. Okay. This other pedal is just the brake, isn't it?
That's a clutch.
Oh.
It's like a real car.
Oh god, right, okay. Right, just recalibrate it. So, do I need to use the clutch?
Oh, you need the clutch cable, really.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, wow. Sorry, wow, it's so surreal. I've got to get used to not crossing my hands.
It's when you put your hands where their hands are.
Yeah.
Right, first experience of VR. I feel a bit sick now, I'm not gonna lie. I was doing donuts and like following the ground round when I was doing the donuts, and then when I stopped I was genuinely motion sick, even though I felt no G-forces. Mental. Right, they've all closed up, we've just left. We're just catching the shuttle bus again to the car park, because it's that bigger place, this NEC in Birmingham, that you need transport to your transport. So we're going to try it all fit in this bus, and then we're going to go to Caffeine and Machine. Why not?
He's like, oh, I'm going to take a quick picture for Instagram.
Yeah.
And his missus does say, you know, with desserts, then he just gets his phone and goes, smush. He's about to take a picture.
Oh my god, mate.
That just looks filthy.
I'm going to say, you look like a porn star eating that.